Hello everyone, this is Paukshte Fashion Workshop. I remind you that we post new videos every day. Today I will continue telling you about working with the basic patterns accurately. You might think that I've already showed you too many videos on working with the necklines. It's not true. I'm also going to show you how to work with the princess seams, yokes, sleeves, armholes, darts and tucks. I'm going to tell you about the chest darts. I don't want you to think that the necklines is the only thing that I'm going to show you. I wasn't, for example, even planning to show you the V-necks. I've decided to do it because I realized that I know a lot of different useful sewing techniques and details. I'm not greedy. I'm willing to share my knowledge with you. Anyway, I've already told you about the V-necks, about the boat necks, the necklines which end with the stand collars. You can either call it neckline which turns into stand collar or a stand collar which turns into neckline. The most important thing is that you know how to make it. Today I'm going to show you one more one-piece stand collar. I'm going to talk to you about the collars later. Anyway, this is the neckline which turns into a one-piece stand collar, so I'm going to show it to you now. You can make it in different garments, light coats for example. Don't be afraid of experiments. I'm sure that you will find a way to use this technique in sewing. Use your imagination. Having a perfect basic pattern, you'll be able to sew almost anything you want. You will be able to adjust it to any design you like. It will be a no problem for you. My course on the 10 measurement cutting system is available now. The course will teach you how to make a perfect basic pattern for your body. Imagine you think of a dress design. Interesting neckline, princess seams, pin tucks, unusual darts, and you realize that you can sew it without any problems. Absolutely amazing feeling. Please, be patient. I'm going to teach you all of these techniques. This is what I'm here for. Have a look at the sketch. Don't pay attention to anything else but the collar. In this case, the stand collar ends with the button stand. As I've already said, this is going to be a one-piece stand collar. Have a close look at this detail in the sketch. I'm going to show you how to make a pattern for this collar. The design is very popular among the customers of my fashion house. Such collars which end with the button stands are very stylish. Ira says that this is her favorite type of the collars. She makes them in coats, semi-coats, jackets. I wanted to be able to make such collars as well. This collar is different from the previous one. The first one was cut together with the front bodice and then inserted in the back neckline. In this case, the front part of the collar will be cut together with the front bodice and the back part together with the back bodice. The two details of the collar will be stitched together with the shoulder seams. I'm going to show you what to do. Let's start working. This is my basic pattern, the front and the back. First, I need to move the shoulder dart to the back neckline. I've already cut the small pieces of the sticky tape and placed them here on the table. I think that it was an amazing idea. Ira didn't like it. She said that the sticky tape doesn't look good on the camera. I don't care. It's convenient for me to work this way. There's no need for me to waste time cutting the sticky tape anymore. I recommend you doing the same thing. This is a very useful idea. Watch what I'm doing. Very nice. I'm proud of myself, it's true. What should I do next? I need to cut a piece of the tracing paper and attach it to the main fabric. It should be done in order for me to be able to draw a collar. I'll start drawing a collar here. Anyway, I'm going to attach the piece of tracing paper this way and then cut the extra piece. As I've already said, it should be done in order for you to be able to draw a stand collar. This is the basic pattern. The shoulder, the neckline. This piece of tracing paper was attached for drawing a collar in it. Next, I need to do the same thing in the back detail. First, I'm going to draw a stand collar in the front detail. Next, I need to measure and mark 4 or 5 centimeters to the left from the beginning of the shoulder. If the neckline in your basic pattern is pretty tight, I recommend measuring 5 centimeters. This is the point 5. This distance is 5 centimeters long. That doesn't mean that the collar will go up from this point. The line is going to be drawn this way. The upper point of the collar is going to be placed about 2.5 or 3 centimeters away from the beginning of the shoulder. I don't recommend making such collars too tight. They won't look good in this case. This is one of the features of this type of the collars. First, I need to decide on the height of the collar. I want it to be about 5 centimeters high. Next, I need to start drawing a round line from the point 5. It should be smooth and beautiful. What's next? Find this point. And the one where the center front and the neckline cross. I'll sign the center front here. The collar should be drawn this way. Make sure that it doesn't go through this point. It would be too tight in this case. Have a look here. I've drawn the collar in such a way that it ends about 10 centimeters below the neck base. I could have made it even deeper. I remind you that I'm working with the front part of the collar now. As I've already said, you need to make sure that the collar doesn't go through this point. It would be too tight in this case. This is how the front part of the stand collar looks like now. These lines are not needed anymore. I remind you that the collar will be cut together with the bodice. What should be done next? I need to match the ends of the shoulders in the front and the back patterns. The stand collar should be drawn up from this point. Notice that the slope is being changed a bit. The difference is very small, but it's very important. Next, I need to make the center back longer. Make it 4 or 5 centimeters longer as well. Watch the way I'm drawing the line. The back part of the stand collar is ready. I remind you that the shoulder dart was moved to the back neckline. Just imagine how wide the opening will be if I make the dart legs longer. Watch what I'm doing. This is where the dart legs end originally. I'll cut the dart. Please be very attentive. Watch what I'm doing. This is how the dart opening looks like now. It should be drawn this way in the upper part of the collar. This technique allows making the collar look absolutely amazing on the back. These lines should be even in the front and the back. Have a look at the shoulder dart. It's of a very unusual shape. Due to this fact, it will make the collar look absolutely amazing on the back. What is also important, that there shouldn't be made any angles in the details. This is why I need to make the lines more smooth. They should be slightly round. We usually make such collars when sewing the outer clothing. This is why I want to move a part of the opening to the armhole. It will be about 7 mm wide. By doing so, we'll also make the opening a bit smaller. The dart tops should be even. I'm going to fix the details with the sticky tape this way. It should be done for this dart to look better. I like showing you different useful techniques. This is why I'm showing you everything so thoroughly. I show you the way we usually work. This is why I've moved a part of the opening to the armhole. Let's have a look at the sketch once again. I love it when this part of the collar stands out a bit. This is the detail I'm talking about. I need to make a cut from the neck base to the bust top. I'll make about 1 cm wide opening here. Don't make the opening more than 1 or 1.5 cm wide. Such opening won't change the fit. It will just make the collar be a bit more loose on the front. If you make a big opening, the details won't match. The line should be smooth, beautiful, and round. Let's have a look at the pattern. I've drawn a stand collar. There is an unusual shoulder dart on the back. The part of the opening was moved to the armhole. I've also made a small opening on the center front. I hope it's clear that this part should be accurately stretched and shaped when being ironed. I want you to learn to work with the irons accurately. This is very important. Anyway, we're talking about the pattern drawing now. I want to tell you a story. I have an amazing coat with such stand collar. The opening on the center front was more than 1.5 cm in it. Due to this fact, the collar stands out a lot. I went for a walk wearing this coat and met a woman I know. She thought that the collar was twisted and tried to make it flat. I was so upset. I thought that my collar looked amazing, and she tried to make it flat. I made the collar look the way it had to and told the lady to go buy some fashion magazines. I didn't know what else to do. How should I react when someone thinks that what I sew isn't right? I love such collars. Now you know how to make them. I remind you that in this case, that stand collar ends with the button stand. It's up to you where to attach the first button. You can also make this opening as wide as you want. Such stand collars make the garments look absolutely amazing. As I've already said, I show you the techniques which we use in my fashion house. Such collars are very popular among our customers. That's all for today. I really want us to be different and beautiful every day. It doesn't matter whether you're young or not. We need to find time for ourselves. I show you a lot of useful techniques and designs for free. Use them. Don't be lazy. I want you to learn to use your imagination. My name is Paukshte Irina. Subscribe to my channel, write comments, share the videos, press the like and the bell buttons. I would really appreciate your support. Thank you. Goodbye.